Round number 2 of the Ghana Cricket Board's Senior County 50 overs tournament. Home side Demerara against former champions Berbice at Border. Berbice lost their opening encounter against Essequibo in Essequibo at the Pomona ground, whereas Demerara took full control over the Select 11 to register a convincing opening round victory. Two teams that are pretty close on paper. Who will come out victors? We'll have to wait and see. Let's head to the middle for some live action.
Wicket in the first over.
Well, this one is in the air. That's going to be a soft dismissal. The catch taken, and Kevin Sinclair has to go. Afraid to use the short ball, and he's been doing well. Nicely flicked off the front leg, out towards long leg on the boundary there. Good piece of fielding too. The return comes in. Now that's a brilliant shot. Standing tall, and he's a tall boy, and it's slowing up considerably. Will not get to the boundary. They'll come back and complete too.
Yeah, nicely placed shot there. Most importantly, he got it in the gap, picking up 2 runs. So he's off to a good start. Opening the batting is something that...
By all means though, happy for the people in Essequibo, having inter-county for years. Down the track, and he's driving, he's edging, and he's caught behind. Well, Anderson. You looked at Kevin Sinclair virtually giving his wicket away, and you've gone and do the exact thing down the track, wide outside the line of the off stump. He was teased there, he was tantalized there, and he fell there.
Late. So that's a really good start for him, picking up the man of the match performance in that game.
Yes, and that's a lovely looking shot there by Sinclair, moving across the line of the delivery and played it beautifully over the top of forward square, and he will get the... Is it a maximum? Well, actually it's 4 runs, but that will bring some relief to the tall right-hander who opened the... Short, and this is slice over the top of backward point and away to the boundary for 4. That's a good looking shot by the right-hander.
Absolutely. I tell you what, this is really good cricket by Sinclair, putting some pressure back onto the Demerara bowlers. You're hitting the ball over the infield, there's no one out there. So once you get it there, you're going to get 4 every time.
Yes, I'm going to miss out on those, Junior Sinclair. Good looking shot over the top of a cover. Edging at this one, it's going to go past the first slip and will come down towards the boundary region, and that's 4 runs. Wasn't convincing, but had enough edge on it all along the ground, down to the boundary for 4.
Unfortunate for Ali Mohammed, but Junior Sinclair will take that.
And he's hoisting this one over wide long on and out towards the boundary for 4. Deliberate shot, pitched up into the pads there by Bernard Bailey, and he's not going to miss out on those.
Very calculated shot. There's a long on, but that went to the right of the fielder down at the long on boundary. And so, again, I'm getting to appreciate the effort and the concentration displayed by the 2 players. He's raced to 20.
Into the body of the batsman and paying the penalty. Bowl outside the line of the off stump, like he's doing, but this time he's corked. That's a big shot that's gone away. 1 bounce over the top of wide long off, almost over extra cover. Perfect looking cricket shot for a boundary.
I think that was well directed because Tejan Chanderpaul is down at long off, but he hit it, struck it to the almost to the left of Chanderpaul, couldn't get there, and a good calculated shot. I think he's powering, surging.
He's on strike, and John Ramsing will be our next commentator. He will come a-calling after this 10th over. Wow, he's edging and taken behind by the keeper. Well, that was on the card. Jonathan Fu was struggling out in the middle. A vicious lifting delivery right around his nose, lips area. Couldn't get the bat out of the way. High on the bat, and the catch well taken by Tevin Imblak. 4 wickets gone. 51 for 4. Is that the...
Chopped on. Just too tentative. And you always find that after a drinks break, something happens. And in this case, Junior Sinclair, half forward, ball taken in the part of the bat, and he's gone. 37-63 now for 5.
I was just about to say Demerara started well. You know, as we take a look at that replay again, was in two mind there. Junior Sinclair chopped on, losing his wicket, so he would have been quite disappointed. You know, he got in a start.
Just playing the patient game so far. Nicely knocked down by first slip. Akshay Prasad in that position.
That's a beauty, absolute beauty. Resami Parmal did well not to get the edge on that one.
And they're doing a fine job for the home side. Big appeal goes up. The finger of Shannon Crawford, the umpire, goes up as well. Wicket number 6, the captain, Resami Parmal, not pleased with that decision, but he has to go without scoring. 65 now for 6.
As we can see, he's playing back to that one. I think that's out. You know, he pitched in line, but he's still there. He's batting. He's toughing it out. Sometimes that is required.
Another maiden for Ashmed Ned. And after 18 overs, Berbice 65 for 6. Not sure what type of cricket he was playing before. In the air, but look not, cannot, with that full stretch dive, cannot hold on to it, and it goes into the boundary.
That's a sweet shot. You know, as we look at it again, very well executed. In the gap. 4 more. The good thing about that shot,
Akshay Prasad, but I'm afraid our skill set in playing spin. Appeal for a catch at the wicket, was a quicker delivery, gone in the crease, just standing there too close to play the cut shot, and Zainul Ramsamy caught at the wicket of the bowling of Lord. Lord now picking up 3 for 12 for the trouble, 84 for 7. Oh, that's in the air, and that's going to be, well, he juggles and then takes it, and Clinton Pestano struggled for his 16. He has gone after facing 24 deliveries for the trouble here for Berbice. They are 99 now for the loss of 8.
when you're on top, you want to be a bit more aggressive.
That's a big one. And that's going to carry. Yes, it does. Just in front of the steps of the GCC pavilion.
Lanko, all 8 wickets to have fallen to spin.
Another one is going to fall here to spin as well. Devon Lord gets his 4th, 4 for 27, and Nigel Deodat has to go. Battled away there, having faced 22 deliveries. 123 now for the loss of 9 wickets. Off comes in as well. Caesar is coming forward, brilliantly bowled by Ashmead Ned to end his 10 overs. None for 10, just 2 runs a wicket. Despite not picking up a wicket, he created enough pressure whenever he's bowling for the others at the different end to pick the wickets up. Mid-wicket goes out towards the boundary, and that's a quicker delivery clipping the off bail, and that's the end of the Berbice innings. Isaac turned comprehensively beaten and bowled by Akshay Prasad. Their innings folded on 129 Berbice. That was beautifully bowled. Ali Mohammed 2 for 35, Bailey 2 for 25, Lord 4 for 28, 2 for 19 Akshay Prasad. Those are the wicket takers. Generally the bowling has been very, very economical for the Demerara senior inter-county team. Kudos to them. And the scorecard?
Yeah, Junior Sinclair, 37 from 42. No, he looked really good, played some lovely shots, but apart from him, none of the other batters really got going. You know, Clinton Pestano played well until, you know, he threw his wicket away basically. He tried to be too aggressive at a stage where we should have been looking to just bat some more overs. And Tamani sees
The attack. Let's have a closer look now as the 2 opening batsmen. Perez will take strike, which is pretty strange. I thought the senior batsman would have taken.
Big appeal.
This is close.
Given. Naim, you put on your umpire cap and you said it was close from the time the appeal went up. I would love to have a second look. The first look for me gives the impression of hitting outside the off stump, but let's have a look.
And it is leaving the ball alone that would encourage the umpire to do that. Leaving the ball.
Not playing a shot, but with the play he was struck. So Raymond Perez dismissed, given out.
And I thought that he should have gotten a little bigger score. Appeal and given out. And given out.
Just recently we saw Tevin Imlach playing against a side and given out leg before. He was trapped on the crease. Look at this one from Pestano. Pitched up nicely. Looks pretty good there, Naim.
It looks good.
Sinclair, who's been impressive in this tournament thus far.
But I think this is about thinking in Chanderpaul's mind. Hey, youngster, I played the best in the world. Mitchell, Stark and company, and I scored. You come bowl your stuff to me. No one in for the catch. And it's just about having their minds under pressure. So you have to hit out. And that's what Chanderpaul is doing. And in the process, they can induce a mistake. I mean, they can't apply this strategy for a long time because of the small score they're defending. But even for short spurts.
Enough with their plans.
Now this is a fine shot over the top of mid-off, out towards the boundary, and it's going to get there once again. And T.H. Chanderpaul is really turning up the heat, even though it's real hot in the middle with the bat. He looks awesome. 31 from 34. 50 has come up for Demerara. They're 53 for the loss of 2. Not bad thinking whatsoever. And this time it's high in the air, but that's going to go a long way. It's going to clear the field. That's a maximum great shot. Picked it up nicely, and that's a half century for Tej Narayan Chanderpaul. He's in awesome form. He's gone on to 51 from 56. Well played, Tej.
I hope when I look at this sense that he batted with, how he tailored his innings, I hope he goes on, score more runs, score at the CWI 50 over tournament.
Yeah, but in the gap as well.
Down the pitch, would it come into the commentary box? Wow! Just an inch and a coup from the cameras here of FL Sport. Inches away. And he's targeting your company, John.
Could have been an expensive stroke from young Nandu. But good use. Aggression again from Nandu. This time over mid-wicket. That's his second 6 of the innings. 100 now on the board for Demerara, coming up in grand style.
Good shot. You can see it was calculated. Intentional, got it in, just used his feet, chipped down, 2 steps down the pitch.
Demerara. Nice flighty delivery this time from Ramsamy to end his first over. 2 conceded after 24. 109 for 2, 21 away from victory.
Nicely swept away onto the flying leg boundary, and it goes for 4. So Ramsamy straining line there, and Chanderpaul taking full advantage on that occasion. So he adds 4 to his tally. There he goes down the ground, uses his feet, and he's out. Catch taken on the mid-wicket boundary. So after playing so well, Nando, he's fallen 6 short of an half century. Pretty good catch as well. So Nando goes for 4.
He's playing on what is now his home ground. Start of the new season, he's going to be part of the Border family. Chance for run it again. Tej Chanderpaul guilty of ball watching.
Taking part in in this year's tournament. That's nicely played. On the back foot, hitting that one out to the cover boundaries. Passad picking up 4 runs. Passad is such a quality player, a young man that has improved tremendously over the past few years, and it's good to see him taking full use of his opportunity at this level. He came in last year as a replacement player in the Guyana RP Eagles team, but this year he wanted to pick himself from the start.
In the United Republic, plays for CCC. This one is beating the fielder once again, and they're running hard for the second, which will bring up victory for Demerara. Convincing 7-wicket victory for Demerara. 2-2. And also on the flip side, Berbice, second consecutive defeat as well in this year's Senior in the County 50 overs tournament. The scorecard, like I said, 63 from Chanderpaul, 44 Nandu. Perez and Imlak did not trouble the score as much. And actually, I saw bringing it home in the end, 7 from 5, including well-timed cover drive. 13 extras helping to 130 for 3.
As we take a look at the bowling card for Berbice, Junior Sinclair, who bowled pretty well for 1 wicket. 21 runs from his 5 over. Clinton Pestano, who I felt should have bowled more, picking up 1 wicket. And Nigel Deodat, a youngster, got an opportunity, picking up the big wicket of Matthew Nandu.
Torn expensive, but 8 bowlers in all used. Just 3 able to get into the wickets column. Berbice batting first, 129 all out. In reply, Demerara 130 for 3. Convincing victory, and it means that they're booking themselves a place in Saturday's final, Demerara. Whereas Berbice will have to really look to the next fixture on Thursday against the Select 11 for an opportunity for them to get some points on this points table.